Hey, what's up? This is my 2005 BMW 330 Ci ZHP, and today I'm going to be changing the front lower control arm bushings, or lollipops as some people call them. We're doing that because I was driving this car around for a while, and whenever I hit the brakes, the steering wants to pull to the right. So I climbed up underneath the car, and I could see that the bushing was bad. When I get under there, I'll show y'all. I've done this job once before on my old 325 Ci, and it went fairly simple. Hopefully everything goes easy today. It should be an easy job. On my 325, I knew it was going bad because whenever I would back up, I was hearing a clunking noise coming from the front right here in this area. I'd back up and hit the brakes, and I'd hear the clunk, or maybe pulling in the driveway. It was like just kind of a clunking noise as it would stop like that. So that could be, if your car's doing that, that might be the problem. Mine, like I said, it's pulling to the side. The first thing I'm gonna do is jack the car up. I'm gonna use my quick jacks over here because I got them. I could just use jack stands and a regular jack, but I mean, if you got quick jacks, and you should get them if you have one of these cars, I'm gonna lift it up like that. I'm gonna take the wheels off just to give myself more room to work. I realize my garage is a mess, but every time I try and clean it, something happens. So I'm gonna get the car up in the air and we'll go from there. Hopefully this is an easy job. Alright, I got the car up in the air, I got the wheel off, I got me a light under the car so I could work. I got a fan here because it is 120 degrees outside right now. That's about 48 Celsius if you live over there. But with everything off, I can now see the control arm bushing. And you can see this rubber hanging out of it. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like this. See? I know it's kind of hard getting the angle, but that rubber is not supposed to hang out of there. So this is the good one. We have to put this one on. This is for this side of the car. Make sure you use the right one, because if you grab the wrong one, the one for the other side of the car, you'll notice it doesn't line up. It does not work. This is for the other side of the car. No matter what you do, it will not line up with that. This is for this one. And they got a flat side and a side with indentions. The indentions go up against the car. So it's gonna go like this. You're gonna need a, let me get down on the ground. Sorry about shaking the camera. There it is. You're gonna need a 16 millimeter or a 5/8. That is literally the same size. See, that's a 5/8. This is a 16 millimeter. Same size. But to take that off, I'm gonna have to get this plate out of the way. We got 2 bolts here, 2 on the other side, and 4 across the front. They're also the same size. These are kind of in there at an angle. The ones in the front are straight up and down. Got to take this cover off. That's just a screwdriver on them little screws right there. So let me take this cover off and I'll be right back with you. Alright, I took the 2 covers off, and now you can see all the control arm and get to it. I didn't film that because it's hard to work with one hand and film with the other. It's going to be easier for you. You're going to have 2 hands. I'm going to go ahead and use an impact to get that off. You might want to use a regular wrench. You don't want to break those bolts in there. So now that that's out of the way, let's see if this comes right off. It probably won't. Let's try the other hand. Look how bad it is. I'm just going to break it off. That is not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to do that. This here, I don't know how I'm gonna get it off yet. I could use a grinder and cut it. I could use a puller. I do have some pullers around here. If you have a puller, you could use that to pull that old piece of bushing off. I'm not going to use the puller. All my pullers have these pointed ends, and I guess I could stick a nut on there to create a flat surface or something, but that end's just going to slide off the arm, and it's just going to be more of a pain. So I'm going to use a grinder, cut a slit in it, then use the screwdriver and a hammer to knock the old bushing off. And there it went. I used a grinder to cut it. Oh, jeez. There's metal inside of there. I used a grinder to cut to one side, and then I beat it off with a hammer. There we go. Now all I gotta do is put this one on. See how these are poking out some? You gotta make sure you put the indented side up against those. So this is going to go on like this. It's going to slide right on there. I'm trying to get the camera set up where y'all could see and I could work with two hands. But for me to slide this on here, I'm going to grease it up a little bit. You can use grease. I got some silicone lubricant, dish soap. I'm probably going to put dish soap on it also. I'm going to try this. Lube it up a little bit. And then I'm going to use a rubber mallet. Trying to get this lined up. Goes on this way. I got a rubber mallet right here. I had to rearrange myself and my light so I could have room to swing my arm to hit this on there. So it's on there now. I used a rubber hammer, knocked it on. I used just silicone spray on there and got it on there. But on the next one, I'm going to use dish soap because that still was a little harder than I think it should have been. But it's on there now. And now I just got to bolt it back into place. And that's done. The bushing on my driver's side does not look bad at all. But I'm going to change it. I'm going to do a little less filming on this side, but I'm going to try and time it to see how long this takes. With me filming and using one hand, it's going to be a little longer than it's going to take you. So, let's see. I sprayed this side with a little grease, and now I'm just hitting it with a hammer, and the whole thing is coming right off. It's about to fall off of there. But just a hammer alone and some grease. So yeah, just a little grease and a hammer, and this whole piece just slid right off. So this side's even easier than the other side so far. I just put dish soap on this one, and I barely had to hit it with the hammer, like maybe 2 good whacks, and it is all the way on there. Do that. Use dish soap. That just made this job so much faster. I stopped the film a few times, but even with me stopping the film, I just did this in 8 minutes. So 16 minutes plus taking the other parts of the car. You could do this whole job in under 30 minutes if everything works out right for you.